Hi Michael, my name is Panyia and in this video, I'm going to show you 3 things that you can do today to help bring in more customers to your business and have them be able to find you guys online if they don't already know who you guys are. So most likely you're sitting there asking yourself, why would I be doing this and what's in it for me? Well, it's simple. Oftentimes in the world of the internet, most local business owners are too busy running their own business to learn how the internet can benefit them and their company. And sometimes the only hesitation they have to hiring someone is that they don't know who is an expert and who isn't. So I found that by giving people an easy free attack plan of actual things they can do to impact their business for free has resulted in some of these local business owners raising their hand and saying, I like you, Panyia, come do this for us. So if by the end of this video you like what you heard and you see that I have a lot of tricks on my sleeve that can help with your business, shoot me a email or a call and we can definitely chat. Or if by the end of this video you simply want to take this information and do them yourself, that works for me as well. So now, let me show you 3 things that will set your company above your competition and not waste any more of yours or my time. So the first thing I want to go over is content. So everything you see me highlighting here, all of these are considered content. And content is basically what Google is using in order to understand what it is that you guys do and the services that you guys provide in order to rank you guys and drive the right traffic to your website. And many business owner knows that they need content. However, they don't know that the average length of the #1 result on Google for remodeling companies is at least 1,500 to 2,400 words. So for you to show up at the top of Google, you need at least 1,500 words on your homepage with the right keywords. So when we talk about content, it's not just what's on the surface of your website, but also what's behind it. So if we save this photo right here, we can see that this is what it's saved as, and this is actually what Google is reading as well. So from the looks of it, it doesn't look like you guys are including any of the keywords that people are searching onto Google hidden into your images. So this is definitely something I would recommend you guys to do to help with your content. So what I did next was I copy and paste your content to this word counter. And from what we can see here, you guys have about 900 words. And then we compare that to one of your competitor, GVD. This is one of your top competitor. When I type into Google bathroom remodeling Sacramento, California, as we can see, they are first on the list. So what I did was I also copy and paste their content into this word counter, and as we can see, they have about 2,600 words. So this is definitely beatable. We can definitely get you guys up there. However, I do want to also emphasize that having more words doesn't technically mean Google will automatically rank you to the top. It's also about what's included into your content as well as the keywords that you guys are using. The next thing I did was I went to this tool that I use called SEMrush. This is a super cool tool to use because I'm able to see behind the scene of what is happening behind a website. So when I put your website in here, we can see here that you guys are ranking for 109 keywords, and that's bringing in a total of 31 traffic. However, when we click onto your keywords, we can see here that you guys are definitely ranking for a lot of the high intent keywords like bathroom remodel Sacramento, California, as this keyword itself is bringing in a total of 390 volume. But from the looks of it, it doesn't look like you guys are ranking on the first page of Google for this keywords. This looks like you guys might be on the 6th or 7th page of Google, to which you do not want, because most traffic usually go for the ones that are on the first page of Google. So if we look at your competitor, we can see here that they have 45.2K in keywords and 50.1K in traffic. So if we look into their keywords, we can see here that they are ranking for these high intent keywords like home remodeling Sacramento, bathroom renovation Sacramento. Like these keywords itself is bringing in a total of 320 and 170 in search volume, to which you are missing out on because you're either not ranking for these keywords or you do not have these keywords on your website. So we definitely want to go into your website and include more of these high intent keywords, as well as help you rank for these type of keywords. That way you're able to drive in the traffic to your website. So the next thing I want to talk about is citation. So I went to Google and type in bathroom remodeling Sacramento, California, since this is one of your service. So the first thing we're going to see is the sponsored ads section. This is where businesses are paying Google to be up on. However, study does show that ads are only semi-effective and can definitely become a money pit if the ads aren't effective. And especially with Google now allowing user to block off ads, that can definitely become a hindrance as well. Moving down, this area is called the Google Map Pack or the maps. This is where citation will matter most. So this is where 30% of your traffic will come from, and in order to get here, you need citation. So citation is basically your business name, address, and phone number listed through various directories such as Yelp, Yellow Book, White Book, local pages, and even Facebook have an area where you can submit a citation. And the more citation you have, the more relevant you are to Google, and the more likely Google will push you to the top of the maps. Also, having more citation also lets Google know that you are a real established business. So from the looks of it, it doesn't look like you guys are on the top 3 of the maps. So we definitely want to go and get you guys more citation so you guys are able to beat your competitor and get pushed to the top of the map. So this is the third and last thing I want to talk about. This area right here is called the organic section. This is where 70% of your traffic will come from. So in order to get here to the top, you need authority. And how do you get authority? Well, it all comes down to backlinks. So a backlink is basically one website linking to another website online. So think of it like this. If site A links to site B, then site A is basically giving site B some of its link juice. Kind of like a vote of confidence, but in Google Eye, this is a passing authority. So the more relative the site, the more valuable the link. However, not all links are created equally. So let me give you an example. One of the services you provide is bathroom remodeling. So if you have another website that also provides that service or something similar, linking back to your website, that will be more effective in giving you authority than, let's say, an ice cream website linking back to you. Because, hey, you guys don't sell ice cream for a living, right? So that would not be so great for your website, and you do not want that. So if we go back to this tool, we can see here that you guys have 440 backlinks, and that's giving you guys an authority of 15. However, if we look at your competitor, we can see here that they have 8,000 backlinks, and that's giving them an authority of 41. So something we can do is we can go into your competitors' backlinks, and we can actually take all of the links that they have and go after them for your website, as well as finding even more relative and powerful backlinks for your website to beat out your competitor. And yeah, that's the end of this video. Once again, we went over content, making sure your front page have at least 1,500 words. Citation, you want to have more citation than your competitor to beat them and get pushed to the top of the map. Backlinks, you need more relative site pointing back to your website to show Google that you guys are the authority. And if you implement these strategies today, you can definitely be #1 across Google. And you can either go with this information I provided you today and do this on your own, and I'm totally cool with that. However, if you want the most effective route and want to save yourself the time, you can give me a call at 916-382-2906. Once again, my name is Panyia, and my phone number is 916-382-2906. If not, no worries, but I would love to hear about your thoughts and some feedback on how I did. And I look forward to hearing back from you, and have a great one.